and calm. Ugh. I'll never forget. I went on a Ferris wheel in Seaside before Hurricane Sandy. And yes, it got totally wiped off the map by Hurricane Sandy, but I went there one day with my mom growing up because Seaside was the place to go in Jersey, at least where I am, because I live 13 miles away from it, not even. So it was super windy that night, and I went on the Ferris wheel and was scared shitless the whole time. Get into Twitter, Blue Dragon. I'm going to be giving away a couple copies of this particular game. So it's going to be hashtag GamerQuest, hashtag Park. Oh, I didn't miss the hurricane. I owned a store in downtown Toms River at the time, and it was just... It was like a bomb dropped. It was like the apocalypse. It was crazy. Crazy. Just the amount of flooding. I mean, no power. I'm a chandler. I make candles and things like that.
My heart and mind.
Oh.
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Where the area I live in and grew up in and everything was the hardest hit area. We lost...
Patrons, the park is now closed.
8,000 structures.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Yeah, we got demolished by Sandy. It sucked. Alright, examine plaque. How do I examine?
Callum
There
was
we go.
born the day this place opened.
Atlantic
This is his
Island
favorite
Park.
place in the world.
A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dreams of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Do we have to remember anything from that? Is that important? What? He wasn't there before. Come on now, he wasn't there. What? What? What's up with my eyesight? Am I having a am I gonna like... Why does she have an axe necklace?
Lorraine. Don't blame
What's up,
yourself,
TJU? How you
People
doing?
lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for
Hold
you.
on. If the gates are locked, how did he run into the park? Don't tell me, like... Alright, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like, what happens if I go into this park, the kid's still in the car, I go into the park, and I come out, and it's been, like, years or something like that, and, like, his skeleton's all, like, in the back seat.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Over here.
Oh my god, that's a lot. So, what is this? When I first came to visit, I felt deep in that. Chad the Chipmunk recommend... Oh, great. Oh, I'm having flashbacks of Freddy Fazbear already. For the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for the gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump on the bumper cars. Full throttle fun for everyone. For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through a spin cycle on the Octotron. What? Then defy the laws of gravity on our award-winning roller coaster. Finish it all up in the House of Horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. For the big ones, that would be me. Take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through the exotic sights and wild games of the Sideshow Alley. There's truly is something for everyone at Atlantic Island Park. I should be doing commercials for these people. What places to eat? Do they have anything, like, funny? Susie's Diner? The Lobster Trap? No, like, Roadkill Cafe or anything like that? Like, something funny? Best beds in the island. That's great. Jack and Wendy's Bed and Breakfast. Alright. I don't know. Maybe she's imagining the kid. I don't know.
There's something special about the entrance
Alright,
to an
well, there's
amusement park.
something there. It looks like a
Line drawn
kid.
between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other...
Thank you,
anything we might dare to
TJU. And
dream.
remember, hashtag GamerQuest,
wonder
hashtag
Tom
Park
ran back
on
inside.
Twitter. We are giving
wouldn't
away
wanna leave
copies
either.
of this game.
Attention employees.
How you
Park
doing,
is now
Doctor?
closed.
I'm doing
Have a safe journey
faboosh.
home.
This looks like a crazy awesome game. But like I said before, if you did miss it... I knew this wasn't going to stay all light and airy yet. No. No, of course. How come it's nighttime out already? I got abducted, didn't I? The aliens were like... So, as I said before, before I walk into this park, if you did miss it, I do have to state that you are going to see spoilers. This game will be beat tonight. It's not a super long game, like 3 hours or so. We are giving away a couple copies of it. So, yes, nighttime is more fun.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Why is that Ferris wheel going, and why does the park look like that? Like, oh good, we can run. Oh, I see someone in front of that. Oh man, this is like...
You can't catch me.
Yeah, hold on, kid. Come on, kid. Am I supposed to chase after you? Oh, that looks super fun. That's probably the first place I would go. Is it me, or do we see the person up on top of that building? I'm not losing my mind, right? Or did they turn into a bird, maybe? I don't know. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore? I think I saw him run down this way. Ooh, it's saving. Uh-oh. Oh god, is that the chipmunk? Nope.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Okay, okay. It's tree masquerading as a person. Yeah, come on, Phantom. Read
I
handwritten...
wonder what this is.
Whoa, okay, hold on. Let me get up here. Purchase the land or Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly at rewards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. It's amazing. Oh, the lights are working on this. And why are the lights working? Hashtag GamerQuest.
Stop! Callum! Callum, stay where you are.
Oh, crap, he's on the thing. Oh, Jesus God. All right.
Come on, Mommy.
Oh! What's that talking? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Why'd I do this? Alright, let's assume the position and brace ourselves. Did I just see something swimming under the water? Maybe not, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, God. What's on the ceiling? What is that on the ceiling? Please tell me that's lights. That's a light. Okay. Okay.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife
Oh,
and his
Jesus
2 children.
Christ.
A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon
The
them there.
hell was that?
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Callum, where did you go?
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Oh, man.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
What
When
the
their father
hell
leaves
is
them,
that thing
the
doing
children
there?
Wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Come on now. Come on now.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper.
Oh, I hate days like that,
Hansel
Phantom.
tried to sneak out and collect more white stones.
They
but
happen.
found that the door
They suck.
was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
That's a chipmunk. Chipmunk.
In the morning,
I don't
their
remember
mother
them
gave
having
a
big
slice
fluffy
of
tails
bread
like that. I
and
remember
led
them being
deep
thinner.
into the forest
I used to
once
try to
again.
catch them when I was a kid.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
Christ.
But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
You work a corporate job, Wistrick? Because that'll do it to you.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar.
I'd be licking those
Hansel,
windows. I'd be like, oh, no.
desperately hungry,
Yeah.
ran forward.
Totally
and
understand
began to
where you're
nibble
coming from
the
on that,
walls.
too.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the
I'm
air
waiting for this
and peering
thing to-
around with cloudy eyes.
Window licker,
Oh,
yeah.
you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
No harm will
But
come to
Hansel and
you.
Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their their cruel
Oh,
mother.
this is a long ride.
Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
Can we go any
The old
faster?
woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops.
Like,
The
I'll
children
pedal.
took them and began
Which,
to eat.
these swan boats, if
You
you've ever
see,
been in them where you
nothing
pedal...
to fear
Oh, man,
here.
they're hard.
Come inside.
And you don't get
The old
anywhere
woman
for, like, a
urged,
lot of
and the
effort.
children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Free candy. Get... Ha! Ha! Ha!
Once inside the house,
Come on now. What's going on?
she
Christ.
stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel.
Climb
Climb
inside.
inside and light
Yeah, well,
the
this
oven.
is from the 1900s.
Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here.
Boop.
And she moved to show Gretel.
Shoosh.
Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone
Ooh, yeah, I have a
tumbled
soft
forward
pretzel over
into
to the
the
side
oven.
of me.
Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
And lit her on fire.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
They don't
And
have,
though
like,
she
fairy tales like
screamed
they
and
used to.
begged, the children sat by the
Like,
oven
kids
until
barely
her
know the
screams had
Jabberwocky
stilled,
nowadays,
and the
and
witch
it's like...
was cooked.
Grimm's fairy
And then,
tales.
because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I don't remember... What is that sploshing noise? Why? What? Come on now! What is going on? Can we not, please? Why is it bleeding? Is that blood? Is that blood? It's been a while since I've heard the proper ending. Can I get off, please? I want to get off. I want to leave this boat. Just stop. Let me get off the boat, please. Please stop. Stop. Let me get off. Let me get off. Stop. Oh. Okay. Well, now. I'm feeling enlightened.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds,
What's up,
the old
TJ?
witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
What did this lady do?
Callum, stay where you are!
Sounded like he was down here.
Come back, Callum!
I'm gonna... It sounds like it's coming from here. Oh, it's saving. No, that's Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, so around like 10:45, we're gonna be giving away, this game. So it's hashtag GamerQuest. Hashtag park.
Another accident. This place.
What? Over on Twitter. Are those eyes right there? Is that what that is? Oh, it is, I think. No. No, okay. Oh, God. I'm waiting for, like, an animatronic to be like, bah! In front of me. Oh, Tommy's back. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, adventurer. Come on now.
Callum?
Oh, I'm so lost. Follow the trail. Okay. Sounds like Callum's turned into Chucky. It's like, you know what? Have fun, kid. Nice knowing you. Oh, there's that thing. Oh, it's missing one. Oh, God. Missing two? Oh, I love these things. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? K&A. Oh, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. They're amazing. If you can't get, like, jump scared and then laugh about it, they're good. My stepdaughter can't handle them either. Alright. This looks super fun. How do I get on this?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped.
Alright.
Those poor kids.
What is this? We were waiting for a turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in a chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. No, dude, it's not silly. That is the real deal right there. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. Great. Great. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy, who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with his ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and were dragging them away as fast as we could. Oh, that sucks. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Oh, man. That happened here? Is that where that happened? Where's the ice? I want to see eyeballs. I want to go on this ride. I deserve to go on this ride.
Where did you go?
Trying to catch you. Can we go on this ride, please?
Come out, sweetie.
Oh, over here.
Oh, I remember this.
This has to be like the 70s, 60s, 70s. I can't get in. No, but I want to ride.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, yes. I'm a big girl. I can ride this. Oh, hell yeah. I wonder what crazy stuff I'm gonna see on this. My kid's out somewhere and I'm like, yay, let's ride the rides. That's a giant chipmunk right there. That's really not... What? Why is there... What is the... Why? Why is this happening? What the hell is that? What the... Huh. Okay. Let's take a moment to sip our coffee real quick. That scared the shit out of you? That startled the... Now, let me out. Let me out. Oh my god. Who, that's the dude I saw on the top of the building. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna get killed, aren't I? Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going this way. Am I going this way? Maybe I'm going this way. Oh, I'm totally going on... I'm not totally going on that. Hashtag GamerQuest, hashtag Park. Over on Twitter.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I think she might be a little on the cray side. And, you know, that might be the pot calling the kettle black, but I think I know cray. What in the hell you expect me to read this? All right. Okay. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, as Chad the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. Oh boy. I see where this is going. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the Psych Hall station. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. What's up, Yura? Holy sh... Oh, Jesus. Cricket. What? There's the teddy bear.